Good afternoon, dear viewers. I'm happy to welcome you on SolARGROUP channel. This is Alexander Sudarev, as always. And today, after quite a long pause between our videos, we are on the construction site again, where the Future Design and Technological Bureau is being built. In this video, we will go around places which really merit our attention, and we will see what builders have had time to create, to build, or maybe even to design. Well, right behind me, you see a lot of cars. Today it is Tuesday, and there is a big weekly meeting where representatives of the general contractor, the client, and suppliers look at different working tasks, and now this meeting is in full swing. Also, behind me you see a crane and part of the administrative building. I think that attentive viewers have already noticed that external casing is being mounted, and this is the final part of the building. And future employees will be really happy looking at it, as well as all the guests of the enterprise. Now, let's walk around the perimeter and see what else is happening there. Look from this angle. The building really starts to look complete. And start of mounting of those panels. And why am I saying that with a voice which lacks enthusiasm? Because it has been going on for a long time, and quite many panels have been mounted already. I think that this is something new for you, and this is a very important piece of news, because this is the part of work that many have been waiting for. And I could even say that they have been looking forward to it. It has started. Let's have a look at what is going on the other side. We are now on this side of the building. We see the flight of stairs, which has been completely poured, and actually all the flights of stairs, that is, all the boxes of flights of stairs, have been completely poured with concrete. All the lids have been closed. This work is complete. Only pouring of some steps is left to do in some flights of stairs. Also, from this angle, as for the administrative building, we see anti-fire treatment that has been done. All the external part has been treated with a special substance, and that will allow to representatives of Astron company to continue mounting of external casing, that is, panels with thermal insulation. They will be able to do that on the side of the building. Then, after the fire break, we see the industrial and pilot part of the building, and there we see that anti-fire treatment has also been completed. And the internal part of enclosing barriers, that is walls, have already been mounted, and thermal insulation is put there, and then thermal bypasses are to be installed there. And then finally roll thermal insulation will be put there, and the external casing will be closed with external panels. And here you can see the panels themselves. Let's move on. We can also see that work is being in progress concerning one-floor annex buildings, which we call Cheburashka's ears. You see that work is being done on window openings, and they are being prepared for further mounting of thermal insulation panels, and the future walls are going to be formed there, and preparation is done for mounting windows themselves. From this angle, you can see what we are here for today. When we were speaking about mounting of the external part of enclosing barriers, of external panels. Well, from this angle, you see really well that half of the warehouse part and the pilot and production part of the buildings have already been completed from this side. So you can see what the building will really look like after all the work has been completed. Another interesting feature of being on the construction site is that you can often see new construction equipment. Here, for example, you see a step loader, and it looks quite impressive. let's do the following. If you want to know more about the equipment which is being used on the construction site, be sure to leave your comment and to write what you think about that, and we will try to prepare more detailed videos for you where we will speak about what our builders are using to build the Design and Technological Bureau. I think that will be quite interesting. We have now entered the interior part of the warehouse part of the building. Here, anti-fire preparation has also started. It is in progress now. Some columns have been treated, some remain to be treated. A lot of work has been done. Of course, a lot more work is still to be done. And now you can see how everything is going on. In the internal part of the building, on the ground floor, there are such piles of thermal insulation. And there are more and more of them, because work has started to insulate walls and so on, and one could ask, is that such a difficult job to put thermal insulation in the improvised warehouse part and start working with that? But actually, having looked at the amount which was put there, honestly, we need to take into account the fact that there is really a lot of work being done and there is a lot of preparation work. And it is not always visible, and not all people keep it in mind, even though it is always there. Now, that is what we were speaking about. Now they are treating the construction. It is anti-fire treatment of all the floors of the building by sections, some here, some there. And I think that very soon this task will have been completed. Now we are on the first floor. This is the pilot and production part of the building. This is actually the mezzanine. There will be offices here. And, well, here you can see the following. You can see the concrete bridgings which have been poured. There is the finished anti-fire wall here. This is a wall made of foam blocks, and I think that the guys will show you from the quadcopter what it looks like from the external part of the building. Not that long ago we were saying that we were to do some work to mount the anti-fire wall and to pour concrete, to pour the bridgings, and now we're happy to say to you that all of that is ready. And it is really good. It is worth noting a very important thing. As of today, almost all concrete work, with the exception of pouring the floor of the ground floor, has been completed, although some parts of the stairs remain to be poured. However, by and large, the bulk of concrete work on the first floor, on the second floor, pouring of interfloor bridgings of the administrative building, all of that has been completed. All the concrete fragments have been poured. Thank you a lot to the builders for the huge amount of work you have completed. Thanks to that, we can now work on quite a solid ground. And in the future, this floor will have quite a lot of equipment and furniture on it to fulfill all the tasks that the future Design and Technological Bureau will have. Now, let's move on. Dear viewers, now, this is a really pleasant thing. This is something which came possible not that long ago, and now you can see what the view will be from the windows of the administrative building on the first floor. The view is great. I really love it that there are windows. And if we move to this part, just imagine when there will be a meeting room or an office here. Just imagine how pleasant it will be for employees to fulfill their work. It is really great. And I put quite a lot of emotion in this video. Why? Because this is the fruit of work of a huge number of people, thousands of people who are working with one goal in mind. Each of them was providing the effort they could, the effort which was necessary. And now we can see that such an amazing building is being built. This is really great. So we are still on the first floor, and we see that ventilation equipment has been lifted here, and that will provide fresh air for all the future employees of the bureau. Let's move on. Now, this is the second floor of the building, and it has really changed a lot. It looks kind of different now. First of all, you can see anti-fire treatment, which has already been done in the most part of the second floor. Well, that was already there. And this thing has been added here. Now we have partitions between rooms. Well, the framework. However, in some places there is already mounting of the wall panels themselves. We will now have a look at all of that. We wanted to shoot the work which is going on intensely, and just behind the cameraman, the workers are leaving to have lunch. Well, okay, no worries, we will just shoot what is going on at this current moment of time. Mounting of wall panels looks impressive. The panels reach the ceiling, which is logical, and also they look impressive themselves. Given the tempo of work, very soon it will all look very different again, radically different. And these panels were not there yesterday. Well, and on that, the video is reaching its end, dear viewers. I think that starting from today, new videos will be released more often than it has been the case in the last 3 weeks. We will do our best for that. Despite the pandemic which is going on in the world, we will prepare new videos for you. Because there has been a video pause, and we have accumulated a lot of comments, a lot of personal messages from you, which show to us that you are interested in what is going on the construction site. So we will provide you with all that information. And just remember what you now see on the screens of your TV sets, computers, maybe mobile phones or tablets. That will be changing quite quickly, actually. So not to miss information, do subscribe to our social networks, like videos, write your comments, and based on your comments, we will try to show you the things you want to see. So, see you very soon, dear viewers. See you very soon.